everybody inside? If not, then get inside. So guys, who of you did notice or recognized the team? We saw the video. Yes, this is the Philosophy. Their old name was something else. Heelys, exactly, Heelys. Heelys, and they were the winners of the last year. So today, they're still alive, kicking, and they have done so much and so amazing things that I can't even believe. And that is good. That is awesome. So basically, today somebody will be winning as well, and hopefully it will not be me, but somebody of you. Okay, but now I'm going to take the clicker, and not that. I would like to have a slides there. Very good. Excellent. So something is not working. Wait. This is not working. Anyway, next slide, please. Yeah, okay, very good. Oh. So basically we started on Friday. This was 48 hours ago. Just 48 hours ago. We had people coming on their own. We had 2 buses coming, one from Tallinn. More than 20 people came from Tallinn to participate on this event. Then we had 1 bus from Riga. Can I hear a wow from Riga, guys? Okay, now try the Tallinn bus. Okay, Riga rocks. So basically we had a bus full of Latvians coming over, which is awesome because we love you guys. You're like brothers in hacking for us, which is awesome. Actually, you might be even brothers in arms at some point. You never know. But basically, we started on Friday, and we had 38 ideas which were pitched. 38 ideas. We had 1 more idea basically than last year, which is already great success. So at that point, I was quite happy with the event and thought that I could go home, but we had to continue. Then we had 18 teams formed of these ideas. And somebody counted, I said, fuck 18 times also during the evening. Sorry about that. I will try to limit that, really. It's like I'm an expert on public swearing. So I will try to cut back on that. As well as on my smoking, by the way. So I'm trying to smoke less as well. And so you were working now 48 hours. And who of you, can you raise hands, who of you didn't sleep at all? Everybody slept. Okay, who slept only 1 hour? Oh, look at this guy. The guy with the pink hat. Did you choose the hat because of the lack of the sleep? Very good. Who of you slept 2 hours? Look, another guy. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10. Let's say 7 to 10. Who slept 12 hours, like in total during the weekend? Okay. I slept, let me think, 6 plus 4, 10 as well. Yeah, me too. So some of you slept, some of you didn't. I can see still that some of you have really tired faces, like this guy. Okay, not anymore. And some of you are really happy, like this girl there is quite happy somehow. I don't know why. Why are you happy? She can go to sleep. Very good. Good reason to be happy. So my question is that we will start now our final demo event for this crazy weekend. My question is, are you ready? Yeah. I can feel the tiredness in your voice. Let's get this a little bit higher. Huh? Let's try one more. Are you ready? Yeah. Are you ready? Yeah. Much better. Thank you very much. I even feel the energy coming in. So, next slide, if I can. Yes. Yeah. Please do spread the word in English because we have a lot of grandmothers following Twitter outside of Estonia. So we have to spread the word. Use Garage48 hashtag and use the local Wi-Fi if it works. Then what's next? We have a live stream. Live stream as well. Next slide, please. Let's see if that works. Yes, now it works. So we have a live stream as well. So you can tell your parents, friends, everybody that they can go on garage48.org site or Postimees or Novator on Estonian National Broadcasting Agency website and watch this live stream online. You can see this. There is this picture. Basically, this is broadcasted live. So you can wave to your mother or grandmother if they use internet. Okay, what next? We have a jury here, by the way. So this event will be judged by several people. I'm one of them, but we also have in jury Professor Alvo Ablo. Alvo, can you stand up and wave? He's also one of the main organizers of this event, and without him, we wouldn't have started this whole thing. Then we have also from Estonian Academy of Arts, Toomas Tammis, also a professor. He's an architecture professor, if I'm not mistaken, yes, architecture professor. So he will be looking at your product design and how it looks. Then we have also Colonel Martin Herem. He's from Estonian National Defense College. Basically, colonel means in military terms professor. And of course, then we have Rain Rannu. He's one of the co-founders of Garage48 as well, a serial entrepreneur, and he will be most likely looking more at your business part of the idea. Elise, you all met. She's the hard-going girl who pitch drilled really hard. So give her a big applause. She's currently working at Microsoft, but she was actually our very first volunteer at Garage48. And she's a sister of Ragnar's, obviously, who is also a co-founder. And then Indrek, he's our electronics guy, also one of the main organizers of this event. He will also look at your execution. And while talking about how we put this jury together is that we will be judging 4 different things during this thing. Obviously, we'll be judging how you present. So that's why you were practicing. We'll be judging how you present your idea and team and what you have done. Because this is very important. To be able to present yourself or your work, you have to learn that. Then the second thing we're going to judge is the idea itself. It is very, how to say, subjective thing, but everybody, I can say which idea I liked. I will not tell you right now, but there is one idea I really liked. Then we will also be judging the execution of this weekend. So how well you performed during the weekend as a team. What did you bring in life, to life, if you can say that about robots. But anyway, Skynet. So, and then the 4th thing we're going to judge is actually your potential. Because, for example, we saw that Healy's the winner of last year. He's still alive. He's still developing a product, and people are working really hard. So we are actually going to judge your potential as well. So these 4 things will be important for the jury. Next. Oh, and we will have prizes. By the way, the guy with the white hat on the right side is Indrek, the same guy there. You wouldn't think that he skis, would you? But he does. So basically, we will have a bunch of different prizes. The main prize will be, in the purpose of team building, for the winner team, they can go next weekend with the whole staff of Estonian National Defense College to a skiing trip. They will get the gear, you see these white skis and boots and military gear, so you will get the feeling how it is to go to army if you haven't been there. So basically, it's like a hike in wilderness and snow, snow is very important to Estonians. We have a lot of poems written about that, and a lot of people have basically died for snow or inside of that. Then we will also have a special prize from Estonian Academy of Arts, Tartu University. We will have a special prize from Microsoft. We will have a special prize from Latitude 59, the conference which takes place in May 14th, 15th, I think. And then we also have a special prize from Klimstedt law firm, and then some other prizes as well. You will all find out. Then, what's next? Okay, of course. We will choose a favorite of the audience. There is a special picture gallery on Garage48 Facebook page. Invite your friends to like your team's photo, And basically, the best photo with the most likes will be the winner of the favorite of the audience. I also shortened the URL if you are not willing to just go and navigate through to the, or don't find the favorite of the audience album there. You can type in the shortened URL. So I'm giving you 5 more seconds to type it in. 5, 3, 2, wait, 2, 5, 3. I missed something there. 4, I missed the 4. Yes, sorry. 4, 3, 2, 1, done. Next slide. Okay, so basically we are now really, really close to the show. I will also explain what will happen during the show. You will have 3 minutes, your team will have 3 minutes to pitch your idea and present your prototype. Then you will have also, let's say, 2 minutes for questions and answers. Mostly the questions will come from the jury, but maybe sometimes I also let people ask questions from the audience as well. And very important is that during these 2 minutes, you see there on the slide, the next team will be preparing. I hope that you all have seen the order of the teams, and I will also announcing who's the next team, so you would not miss your place. But I can already tell you now that the first team preparing is Drone Station, and the next one after them is Skin X. So let the party begin, because as we heard, it's a big party here. By the way, for Estonians, there is one team member who has been blogging into this Postimees, basically the experience of the event. It's a fun read, do that at some point. So basically, he heard that it's a big party here. The whole 48 hours is a big party, so I hope you have been enjoying the party. So, of course you have. Vahur is there, he's the blogger basically. So, yes, Drone Station, please come down, prepare yourselves, and the next one is Skin X. So Drone Station, where are you? Are you coming? Okay, please put stuff down. And Skin X, you will be preparing while we're asking the questions and answers. So quick question, who is going to show the time? Elisa is going to show the time, so the presenter will have that. Let's take this microphone. Yes, very good. Awesome. So, is your drone ready? Test, test, just talk something. Put that mic on. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Hear me? Yeah? No? Yeah, it's working. Yeah, okay.
Very good. Wait. Let me see if I forgot a slide. Oh, no, I didn't. Very good. Awesome.
Okay.
Are you guys ready? No, not yet? Okay. Switch to the document camera. They will do that. Don't worry about that. They will do it in time. So are you ready now? Not yet?
Sure.
Okay. Shoot.
Excellent. So, hello, my name is Lev, and I'm coming from Drone Station. I'm sure that most of you have already heard about drones. Yeah? Drones are everywhere around us, more or less. In the last year, almost 1 million retail drones have been sold worldwide. These drones cost approximately from 100 to a few thousand euros. And all these drones are really exciting and really fun. Yeah? Most of the people really enjoy using them. The main issue with these drones is that the fun does not last for too long. Yeah. So, for example, the main problem why they don't last too long is because of the battery life. For example, the drone which you see here on the table, which is the most common or most popular drone, will fly roughly about 15 minutes. After that, you need to charge it for an hour or so to use it again. Yeah? So we thought, how could we make these drones much more usable? How can we extend the range, make them better, and potentially even, make them operate non-stop? So we came up with a solution, which you can see here. It's called drone station. And what it does is it's a charging station for drones. It's a very simple way for a drone to recharge its battery simply by just landing on the pad. Yeah? Here, for the demo purposes, we didn't turn them on, so you will see the light in front when it come up, when it will turn on, it will start charging, as you can see here in front. Yeah? Yeah, thank you. So in addition to this, we also did a Microsoft or Windows app so that we can make this drone, which is a very basic drone, much more smarter. Yeah? Now, by itself, it's not able to land on the pad, even if it would be turned on. We developed an app which would enable it to land on the location. It would also enable it to pre-save the routes and to use the routes from the history. Yeah? So if you are flying around your house, you can, basically the drone could fly 24 hours around your house and control your dog or I don't know. Yeah, so I think this is more or less what we achieved in the last 48 hours. If you think that our idea is good, please follow us on Facebook, the drone station.
Thank you, your time is up.
Thank you.
Thank you guys, give them a big applause. So let's take a couple of questions from the jury. Who wants to ask? See if that's switched on.
Hey, very cool. I love the idea. So what's next and when will this be available?
Yeah. Sorry?
Actually, what you can see right now, it's using a GPS from our guys outside and running around the house. So you can control it over the web. And this is kind of the what's next. And this is the way how we actually make money out of it, selling it as a subscription-based model. And this is the way you can control your drone over 4G like that, as we are currently demonstrating on live. And please show our stuff there.
So that's only one of the possibilities at the beginning, to maybe focus on hobbyists. Maybe in the future we can find producers of drones to sell this as an accessory for their small drones, so that they could have a support system for it.
How much would it cost for you guys, and you know, when it would be produced in a mass quantities?
But the costs probably are quite high, so it would be really expensive.
Very good, excellent.
There is already some competition, so probably in that range.
You should have shorter answers because the answering time is over soon. There's a very quick question.
Actually, this building, this was like the stuff here is like less than 50 bucks. So when we start doing it really in a large scale, the
Cool,
price will be under 100 bucks. Thanks.
Thank you very much. Give them a big applause. Great. So, take your drones away and let the SkinX team take the place. After the SkinX team, we will have Team Arctos preparing. So during the next questions, Arctos guys will come down. So guys, are you ready? Mike, Mike is there? Are you in? You mean you can take mine?
Okay. Hello everyone. I'm Edith, and I'm from the team SkinX, and I would like to introduce you to Anna. she was born with a hearing loss. But the funny thing is that she's actually very happy about music. This can be a little bit tricky because she's actually not able to hear all sort of sounds, only certain ones. So the question is, how can we help her so that she can actually listen to her music? Our team of designers, engineers, and artists came up with a prototype that is able to help her. We created a sort of second skin that is able to translate the music listening experience into something very sensuous and directly on her skin. By having the music hooked up to the variable around the neck, she's getting a tickling feeling, and according to what type of music she's exactly listening to and how much she turns the volume up or down, she getting a feeling of different levels of electrical impulses. Anna, she's actually quite glad about the bit more stronger impulses because these remind her of somebody giving a squeeze or a bit stronger hug, and this calms her down, which is good. And yeah, so all in all, the SkinX is happiness for Anna because now she actually can sit at home, enjoy a cup of tea, and enjoy her favorite music through her own skin. People with hearing loss and deafness has also favorite songs. Yeah, but she's not the only one with these type of needs. So why not just spread the word and try to give this unique experience to the ones with similar needs, but also with similar desires. One thing more. This thing is something that she thinks of as something pretty, and not only having something that is useful as an aid. So that is a plus. Thanks.
Thank you very much. So when I was testing out this thing, I got a little electroshock. Have you fixed this kind of like overdosing things? Take the mic.
Yeah, in progress.
Very good.
But the tickling is actually very pleasant. Of course, what is pleasant for you and your skin, it's very, yeah, very different from person to person, but it can be very pleasant.
Questions? Jury? Anybody who wants to ask a question? Elisa.
So you said that there are other people like her. So what do you think, how big is the market for that kind of products?
Yeah, I come from Denmark, where I live right now, and there I'm pretty sure about that there's a potential market. Even sidestepping into welfare and health technology is quite a thing. And it seems like that even smaller and mid-sized companies are willing to try it out. Also companies, for instance, designing mobile applications are willing to move into the physical domain and support their applications screen-based with physical objects, which I think it's very promising.
One more question. We have time for one more question. Yes, there is one. Can you tell it? Can you make the device whole suit?
I'm pretty sure it's possible, yes. We haven't tried on a bigger surface. We had a lot of tests, smaller sizes. This is the biggest one. But yeah, I'm pretty sure. And I'm actually going to test this thing, take it back with me, and hook up with something is called a living IT lab in Copenhagen in Denmark. And they're having a lot of connections with institutions where deaf or blind or deaf-blind or different types of people with different types of disabilities live. And I would like to go and test it with them.
Thank you very much. Give them a big applause. Amazing. We have the next team.
Speaking about the big, I was
Arctos.
proposing to do this as a Lady Gaga dressing.
Okay, let's dress Lady Gaga and give her a lot of electroshocks. Arctos, please come on the stage. The next team preparing during the questions for Arctos is, do you even lift? So do you even lift? Get ready during the questions. Ah, look. The A team is arriving. Take your microphone. So, are you ready? 3 minutes. There. Okay, shoot.
Okay, good evening. I'm Sten Olik, and I will present you a production for last hours. Actors, what is advanced, rapid, component, tactical observation system. Looks complicated, seems complicated. Actually, it's very simple, and the idea is following. The problem what we are addressing is on the battlefield, there is a guy who is called fire observer. His job is to see the target in order to order the artillery fire to destroy the target. So today, when he wants to do it, he needs a GPS, he needs a rangefinder, he needs a compass, and he has to write it down, he has to make some calculation. So it's slow, several equipments, and there's a possibility for a human mistake. So the device what we develop is a device where all these functions are put into one system, and with a single button we have all the data what we need, we have the calculations what we need to do, and we can automatically send it to the fire command. And what is very useful part of this project is that it's a composite, so we can attach the developed one whatever optics we need. So, and it's incredibly cheap because there are kind of things on the market which cost a lot and where we cannot manipulate data and the outcome directly. So that's the product of very fantastic last 48 hours, and thanks for a mixed civil military team who worked it out. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Look, they only need 2 minutes to present it. So, do I understand correctly that there is a Raspberry Pi inside?
Right, that's how they call it, yes.
Very good. Any questions? Elisa?
So when the Estonian military can start using that?
So the following steps are we will hand it over to our artillery school, who actually the originator of the idea or the need, addressing the need, and then they can have a chance to develop it further with a team. And yes, I don't see any showstopper to not to have any working model on that, out of that.
Okay, any other questions? Let Chris ask one.
So, how much the kit costs and how much the alternative costs, like roughly?
Some, I think, 150 euros.
Laser, I think the laser thing was even more expensive, but the roughly 200.
No, actually not.
Actually not?
They even allowed us to destroy it, so it cannot be very expensive.
Basically, the laser was owned by Estonian Academy of Arts, and they said, if you pay us 160 euros, you can have it, and you can break it. But Raspberry Pi is like roughly 25, so 200 euros maybe, which is most likely nothing.
How much does like existing alternatives cost? So what's the cost saving there that you achieved?
The existing ones, we're talking about thousands of euros.
Excellent. Guys, great work. Thank you for coming, and give them a big applause, because this was a mixed military-civil team.
Thank you.
I think you even had Latvian in the team, didn't you?
Sorry?
You even had a Latvian in the team.
Yes, it was international team, actually.
It was international
civil and military team.
Thank you very much. Wait, I give you also something to remember the event. Thank you very much. Give them a very big applause once more. So the next team will be presenting something related to sports, which is also very important to everybody. Look at that. Awesome. So there is a kid there. Take the microphone. So are you ready, guys? Slowly. We will give you a second. So this is a very sporty team. Look at the guys. They're all like packed. Like. Oh. So are you ready? Ready? No? Not yet? Okay, you need an app as well. You just have to put it down. The video team will switch the feed automatically there. Okay? I think you should start. Go.
Hi, my name is Brett, and I'm with the Do You Even Lift team. We're an awesome team of engineers and designers and business people and marketers. He is Tavi. He really enjoys going to the gym. I see you can tell. He's also very keen about keeping track of his performance, though what he doesn't like is pen and paper and writing it all down. This is where the Do You Even Lift helps him out. When you take a closer look to the barbell Tavi is lifting, you notice a yellow device. This thing is counting his repetitions, calories, and duration, as well as recognizes the equipment and the weights he is lifting. The device is connected to an application in real time. Do You Even Lift is your first IoT gym. The application is also recording his workout, and it can be accessed anytime, and he can show it to anyone. For example, Tavi is lifting the bar for his grandkids. Do You Even Lift is a cutting-edge workout experience sold directly to gyms. It has been approved by a world-known strongman, Andros Murumets. He's Estonian, by the way. We reach our customers via social media, so check us out on Facebook, Do You Even Lift, DYEL, and show us your best results. Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, I remember we had a team here where we had only one man, a lot of women in the team. Now I bet that all the women would be in this team. Thank you very much. So, any questions? Because I'm completely blown away. I have no questions here.
Yes, do you have any questions? Then
any
our
questions?
CEO, Tom, is happy to answer them.
How much does it cost?
This will be a service for gyms, basically. We have two separate packages, one for gyms, one for if you're a gym goer, you can purchase one. The price will not be very cheap because we want to make really quality product, but it and calculated it out yet, but it might be somewhere in the ballpark of $30 to $50.
Okay, that's not much. Okay, any other questions? Come again? For how long period? What do you mean? It's a service. $30-50 for what kind of period of time?
The device itself costs $30 to $50. Well, the price that we will sell it for, but you get to keep it, and you get the free app that we provide. You get the basic features, but the app has paid features, the premium that you can basically purchase training plans, share your workout, and different things. Additionally, we have a statistics program for gyms. If they want to track which devices are used, which device might be broken because the usage has dropped significantly, and analyze all this data that might be useful for gyms.
Okay, my question is that looking at the thing on top of the barbell, if you consider the guys who are in gyms, they are not most, how to say, gracious, and they go around with equipment really hard. So how strong must it be not to be broken by, let's say, a strong man who throws around the weights?
Yes, this is a prototype that we built. This might actually be more the size that the actual device would be. It has strong neodymium magnets inside, which attach it really nicely. It's practically impossible because of the shape to dislodge it. If we need a more permanent solution, we can bolt it down. And it will have a rubber coating, so dropping the bar won't hurt it.
Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you for the entertaining presentation. It's definitely entertaining. And the next team, wait, there is something to remember the event as well for the team. And the next team is Vilnius 1. Vilnius 1 is not from Vilnius, they are from Latvia. And they are video jockeys. Guys, how are you doing there? Are you ready? Or nearly ready? Not ready yet. You need a moment. Maybe you can tell a Latvian joke or Estonian joke. We tried that Friday. It was actually quite a great success. I can tell you an Estonian joke. It's a type of humor you don't hear every day in Latvia. For example, there are two cows sitting on a palm tree and an elephant flies by. One cow says moo. The cows are knitting, by the way. Yeah? So the one cow says moo and the other cow says, "You took my words away." This is Estonian humor. Okay, nobody laughed really. Huh? Oh, and by the way, the next team who's preparing is Wild Rat. I love the Facebook post of Wild Rat. Okay, guys, are you ready? You have to be ready. I'm just going to say that shoot now. Okay? You had to even... Oh, look at that. Okay, start.
We are here for a party. After 48 hours, we're the guys who are here for a party. So, my name is Oscar, and I'm a VJ wannabe. The thing is, sorry, I'm nervous, but VJing, if you didn't know, it's like DJing only with visuals. But the problem is, it's so complicated softwares that you need to be rocket scientists to even understand. And after half a year learning the software, only then you can start play with it. So, say hello to the Vilnius 1. It's a simplified, simple, fun, and the best of all, the buttons are made from glass. So you can actually see what's going on. You can get the result inside your buttons, how the effects switch from libraries to libraries. And if you're the guy who likes mixing YouTube clips, then copy links inside our software or add a hashtag and play funny cats in your library. Just mix them together. That's basically it. It's a simple way to have a fun. Plug and play. It's a standalone device. So, the software would be web-based, where you can just drag your content inside. And when you're not VJing, give it to your kid to play games, because we're open API, and you can make stuff for it. So, thanks.
Thank you, guys. Give them a big applause. Did you have a small problem with your buttons? Yeah. Because I saw that you had to trigger it with some other buttons there.
The Russian sliders.
Okay.
Fucked it up.
But so basically, what did you do during the last 48 hours? So you built the casing, but you didn't get the buttons working.
We figured out the simple layout of controller. We figured out how to make the software. We made the casing. We made a prototype. So you actually can press the buttons and you can see through them the content you want to play.
Okay. Okay, any questions? Because this actually visually looks really nice, I would say. So questions from the jury? Guys, really?
So VJing is definitely something pretty cool right now, as you said, but it takes a lot of learning. How big is the market out there that you think you would be able to get?
As big as the club market.
The
Which
club
is-
market.
Club.
She's exactly. You don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's nightclubs like where people go and get drunk and dance all night. But also for concerts like festivals integrated into, there are a lot of performances and also theater shows. So it's not just for getting wasted, but it's a big part of the culture now still. So.
Yes, my question is how long it takes to learn to use it properly?
Properly. I think 2 minutes. For this one, or controller.
Okay. What will be your business model? Will you be selling the case itself or additional content to that as well?
We're gonna sell hardware with a free software, and additionally we will have extra content for extra price if you want to add some effects and etc.
Okay, I will take one more question. If no questions, give them a big applause. This was great. I will give you a small... And the next team, are you guys Wild Rat? Where are you? Oh, you come with the rat. Wonderful. Excellent. So here is your microphone. And the blackout is the next one to prepare.
Hello everyone. There's a Wild Rat crew. So I will show you something. There's a usual dog toy, which is like just lies dead, do nothing. Extremely boring. Just throw it away. Because now
What's going on?
Because now the dog toys are coming interactive, controlled from your mobile devices. So you could just lie on your couch and so you could just lie on your couch and play with your dog, and you both would be extremely happy.
Obviously.
Definitely. So let's talk about our business model. So our business model would be simple. We are making safe, eco-friendly, of course, approved by Greenpeace, and Windows, smartphone, like that stuff. So we would love to sell mostly rubber cover. So you could change the cover every day. When the dog's destroys, you buy the new one and make us unbelievably wealthy. So that was our point, and thank you all for that event. Great time.
Oh! You obviously had a party. Take the microphone. Questions? Questions? Where can I buy one?
We are going to start, actually, we couldn't print the actual prototype. What the first prototype we're making would be influenced by the Kubik's group video game, and we're gonna sell it on Kickstarter. So follow our Facebook page, Wild Red Dog Toy. Yes. And you will be happy.
Okay, look, these are the Latvians. They do this kind of stuff.
I'm Siberian.
Sorry, he lives in Latvia, but he's from Siberia. Awesome. So, any other questions? There is one.
can it interact with the dog, or you actually need always a human being to play with it? Can it interact
like,
with
do you know
movement?
the dogs interact easily with toys which I don't move or control? Like, it interacts even with not toys, just with your like boots and stuff. So definitely like toy could play with it like without your attention.
Fucking Siberians. Sorry, I said it again. Thank you very much. Great job, guys. Great job. Thank you very much. Is the next team ready to take over? Blackout. Oh, Blackout. And then after Blackout, any measure will be preparing. Blackout team is also from Latvia, and if I say that they are insane, you will know why very soon now. And my experience is that we very often do events also in Latvia, and these are the events where I laugh the most. Not at myself, but at the ideas usually, because they're just ridiculously crazy. And so are you ready, or will there be some more action going on? YouTube video. Put the YouTube video on. Hey, man, come here then. Come here and put the YouTube video on.
Okay.
Exactly.
But not yet.
Excellent.
Hello?
Yes, it works.
You hear me? Great.
Yes.
So, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Are you prepared to be blown away? Hopefully not literally, because, well, stuff happens. Anyway, to tell you the truth, our product, which is in my hand, and it's called Blackout, or the Blackout gadget, is a little bit crazy. It's a little bit out there. But hopefully by the end of the presentation, you'll find that there's actually a real use to it, and yeah, we'll try to sell it to you. So, but without further ado, I'd like to show you a promo video of the of our product. No sound. Come on. Okay. Okay. Well, anyway, the Blackout thingy is basically designed to blow out fuses from anywhere you're located. So we are a smartphone. So basically, you plug it in.
Because we care.
Yeah, thank you. So you heard us, we care. So basically it works like that. You plug it in like this, and this is weird. Okay, you plug it in, you connect your smartphone to it via Wi-Fi, and by one simple push of a button, you can blow the fuses, which technically means, yeah, just letting it go out there. And my colleague Richard is currently doing that. He's connecting the device. And I warn you, we don't know, maybe the whole auditorium will lose electricity from this. So
please don't do that.
Or maybe not. Well, fixing that, I saw there were some bodyguards here. So if we lose electricity, don't shoot us. We're not trying to do anything with the Prime Minister. It's just a work in progress. So, on the... It has no range for the wireless. Okay, so it's
The
still
demo
a work in
effect.
progress. It has no range, but it's a good device. No, it's not that dangerous.
There's a server running on this thing, and it works like this.
it automatically cut the power, so you're basically safe from that perspective. Or if you leave your oven on and go to work and then remember your oven is on, you can just shut your house down. Basically, you'll play the oven, it's cooled down. Yeah, and you can also technically using if this and that technology connected to your smoke alarm, the smoke detectors, and then they will let the device know and it will just blow the fuses out before a fire can start going out or something like that. So it's actually a safety product. And we're very looking forward to developing it in the future.
So when is this sound campaign?
Well, you saw the video, it's the first. We might actually, if we
Get pro bono, like lawyers.
some legal counseling would be nice.
So basically, legal counseling comes from Glimstead, most likely. Okay,
You're right.
the live feed is back, but the microphone is still out. So basically, they're putting back in the electricity. So, hello internet, we're all safe, don't worry. We're all safe.
Like my minister is saying.
Be safe, don't worry. Anyway, fuck. When is the Kickstarter campaign coming?
Oh, coming soon. Let me tell you that. Yeah, this is crazy.
Okay, we need the sound as well.
Look, the sound is back as well. Okay.
Crazy Latvians. So, thank you for the applause. Wait, I will give you something to remember. You remember the event because we will remember you definitely. The Blackout team. You have something to remember. You can frame it and or send it to your grandmother or something. Anyway, the next team up is the Animeter. Animeasure. Sorry, I'm a little bit. Okay, who has Valium or something? Because my blood pressure went up like hell. Hey, take the lamp away as well. Yeah, töötab küll, räägi sisse, proovi.
No.
No? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Look, waltz. Okay, are you ready?
Can you hear me?
Hold it closer a little bit.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. So my name is Egle, and these are my team members from Animeasure. And it's actually really good that these blackout guys were before us because we have a very low-tech thing. And if these blackout guys are near electricity again, we will show you what to do. So we will take you back in time a little bit and bring you back to basics. So this is a tape measure. So nothing fancy. It doesn't fly on its own, at least. And it doesn't do anything to your electricity. It doesn't play with your dog. What it does, it helps you measure distance. And it does it well. It has been doing it already about 150 years. And so why make it do something else? I think it's not a question we should ask here because I think it's pretty safe to say that all of you have taken your things apart. And I'm not talking about you being kids and breaking your toys. I'm talking about being adults and taking apart things that are new, you have just bought and are working fine. You just want to see what's inside and what they can do. So to me, this little thing said, animate me. And this brought me to optical illusions and delusions. And optical illusions is not a new thing either. Animation viewing gadgets have been around for many hundred years already, and 200 years ago they were very popular. One of them you can see on the screen. And it's just 2 pieces of paper. And this idea made also Garage48 jump. Just a tiny bit, but still, we were able to make it jump.
Jump, jump, 48. Yeah? Can you see? Yes, yes? Yes, yeah.
Look
It
at
is
that.
jumping a little bit. Okay, and from that, we went to psychedelics. And of course, the rolling system of the tape is just perfect for psychedelics. So, psychedelics. So zoom in, yeah? Okay, and after that, we made the horses run. So why horses? This was the first running animated running horse sequence. And again, it was made about 150 years ago. And what you're seeing today here is this. You are the first ones in the world to see this horse running on a tape measure.
Woo!
Yeah.
Thank you very much. This, by the way, if you didn't notice, this was an art project.
Not necessarily.
Practical one though.
Not necessarily.
Okay, questions?
We estimated that you can make, with 5 meter tape measure, you can make up to 30-second short animation movie. So one of our target, so not target, but we're definitely sure we're going to be the new hit in the animation film industry. Also, we're going to make hacking packages with a screen and the code for making movies and getting them on the tape. And sooner or later, all of you will be hacking tape measures.
I would like to have the psychedelic one. This is more me.
It's the simplest one.
Next question. Question? Are you going to make a Kickstarter thingy out of that?
No, we're probably going to go to Hollywood straight away.
Okay, very good. Hollywood, very good. Thank you very much. Give them a big applause. Guys, you have been amazing. Thank you. Thank you. And the next team is Grow AI. So this is AI means artificial intelligence. They're going to set something up here as well. And the liquid light is preparing. Just a note, liquid light is also a Latvian team, or semi-Latvian team. Okay, this is Plant AI, no, Plant AI, Grow AI. By the way, the plant they're putting there is actually real. I first thought that it would be plastic, so I went and squeezed one of those mini clementines over there, and it bursted. It smelled amazingly well, though. So, are you guys ready? I think you should start.
Okay.
Louder. Phone. Look. Okay, start.
Hi, I'm Lauri, and my team is Bonsai. So we had quite a bit of fun this weekend, and it was pretty crazy. Are you guys good? Okay. Anyways, over the last year, I've been working with my company Natufia Labs on machines that grow food. And what we've discovered is that no matter how near perfect you can get the conditions where the plants grow, you still get pretty uneven results in terms of the yield. It doesn't matter that much in your home, but if you have a large-scale vertical farming, then even a few percent of reduction in your yield can significantly affect your bottom line. So the prototype we built this weekend is a scalable technology for vertical farming applications. Vertical farming is when you have, for example, in the cities, you have a bunch of farms stacked on top of each other, so you get a really high yield per square meter. Anyways, the prototype we built is meant to maximize the yield in these farms. It's a set of robotic eyes and eyes and a robotic arm that works together with artificial intelligence to know exactly what plants grow in a vertical farm, what fruits are about to get ready, and then it can harvest them at the optimal moment. For example, if a plant branch grows too long, it can cut it. If it's ill, it can take care of it. And anyways, this product is meant to be marketed after this event to hydroponic farms. That's what we can do today, because vertical farms are not yet that widely, they're not like, there's not too many vertical farms. But also, my company is developing an indoor farm for your home. And we're also looking into putting a version of this into our product. So thanks.
Thank you very much. Questions from the jury first? Questions? Yes, Alva?
So if you have a bigger farm, you have to apply that arm to every plant.
No, it's a single arm per some big area. So it's motorized, it moves to the place where it has to be.
Okay, thanks.
Any other questions? Yes? Cost per plant?
It's way too early to say right now. It's it's just a prototype, and it's very difficult to predict the cost of like to make it into a product right now.
How do you know that the fruit is ready?
By color. It's easy to tell by the color.
Color, obviously. Okay, thank you very much, guys. This was pretty much fun again. Here is something for you to remember the event. So let's take this away and let's have the next one. So they're going to mix. What is going on there? There is some. The next team is preparing Fanta Icy and some liquid which has Garage48, but I see a vodka sign on it somehow. It's a garage drink. So but it smells like it smells like let me see how it smells. Yeah. Latvians. Okay. Töötab või? Okay, guys. Are you ready? Are you ready?
Are we ready?
Yes, you are. Shoot.
Okay. Hi. Are you bored of regular drinking? We were.
Obviously, you are.
We were. So we made a new way of serving drinks. It's a liquid light. It also works as a hotspot, so you can connect to it with your computer or any other device. Wait a minute. You can choose some of our created. We created some sprites, so you can choose from our sprites, or you can upload some of your and put it on this thing. Look at it. Isn't it amazing?
Really? It is quite amazing. Look, lights and everything.
When was the last time when you enjoyed filling liquid in a cup?
Look at that. It feels.
How are we gonna sell it? We are just a bunch of engineers, so we haven't think much about that. But we have some ideas. It could be sold as a kit. It could be used in a presentations, other events, used in a clubs, or you can just drink and watch your forex stock market while are you drinking. But I think it's pretty attractive. It sells itself. It's a art recreation. So let's take a moment of silence. Enjoy. Enjoy the wheel.
Thank you. We already did. Hey, thank you guys. This was very thirsty engineers, obviously. Hey guys, any questions?
I'm sorry. After that, it will show some sprites, and then we're gonna bribe the jury with drinks.
Very good. Unless the jury has to drive later.
Okay.
Okay. So, any questions? Okay, the pink-headed guy.
Not now, but it is possible.
So basically, does this machine dissolve your social profile? Never. It makes you stronger, beautiful, jump higher. You don't have to go to gym even. And drunk as well.
There was a question from the back as well.
There was somebody raising their hand, yes? How is that different from several other prototypes they have seen?
There are? I think there are not.
There are no other prototypes.
This is
You were
unique.
drunk when you saw that.
The 3D printers are actual at this time, but we created the 2D printer,
that,
which
look at that,
prints
look at that.
vodka.
So what happens now? Look at that. Look. Wow. What is it? Luckily it's Fanta and water, actually. So no vodka. Good demo effect, guys. Okay, anyone, really. Okay, thank you, guys. I think your time for questions is also over, so we have to let the next Latvian team to go. Do you have any other guys than Latvians in your team? No, only Latvians. That's what I thought. Okay. Thank you very much, guys. Give them a big applause. Hey, that as well. Thank you. So the next team is posture sensor. Where are you guys? Posture sensor. Please come in front here. And then we have a hit a fly.
Every galaxy was formed in less time than it takes to sing this song. A fraction of a second and the elements were made. The bipeds stood up straight, the dinosaurs all met their fate. They tried to leap, but they were late and they all died. They froze their asses off. The oceans and Pangea Sea, I wouldn't wanna be a set in motion by the same.
Okay, guys, are you ready?
It all started with a big bang.
Are you ready? Okay, shoot.
Hi, my name is Tina, and we are part of the team called the Posture Sensor. So when we started on Friday with our team, then our goal was to help people with back problems. To be more precise, people with bad posture. Because there are so many people who work every day, and their work is like they're sitting behind a desk the whole day, and when they start in the morning the work, then they're sitting with a straight back, but in the evening, usually the back is not so straight anymore. So we want to help them. We developed this click-on device that you can click on to your jacket or a blouse, or the same device that you can put directly on your skin and attach it. For example, under your collar, behind your neck. And what it will do it's now connected with wires because it's a prototype. Afterwards, it will be smaller. But what it will do is when you forget your back, when you forget to be straight, then it will remind you, and it will start vibrating. So only you will hear it, and only you will be notified. And even if there are some people next to you, they might not even know that you're wearing it. But for you, it's a reminder to keep your posture straight. There are some other similar products out there, and we know that, but we had a goal to make it better. So one thing that we have is that the click-on, you can put it with magnets, so you can simply click it on to your jacket, and then you, and also there's a way to attach it straight to your skin, and you can choose the place where you're attaching it, for example, under your, or behind your neck, or on your shoulders, or on your collarbone, you can choose. The other thing is that we wanted to make a device that doesn't need any add-ons. There are no apps necessary. You just have the device, put it on you, and use it. And of course, we wanted to make it cheaper than the other products out there. We also developed the web page and the Facebook page that you can see behind me. And if you go to our Facebook page, you can see pictures how we actually made the product. Thank you for listening.
Thank you very much. Questions? Questions? Yes?
What does it do exactly? Does it measure the angle of the body?
Basically, it's an accelerometer, and you calibrate this accelerometer and into a certain position in room. And when you sort of move, when you move a certain distance or into change the position of this device, then it basically vibrates. And that's about it. It's a simple thing. Yeah, you're right.
More questions? Yes? So what happens if you just bend suddenly to pick something up?
Well, there's this aspect that it doesn't vibrate instantly. There's a certain delay, like 2 seconds, 3 seconds. So, well, yeah, obviously, if you move, it doesn't instantly vibrate.
But if he ties his shoe, then it's basically saying that you're way too slow. That's it.
Yeah.
So the thing is that the team had only one engineer. She's standing there. Can you stand up?
Yeah.
That's a lovely lady who engineered the whole thing. And she says that it detects the bigger movements as not as changes in posture, but you have to have this kind of gradual, slow movements. Very good. Very good. Excellent. Thank you for the team. You have been doing a great job. Give them a big applause. And the next team is Hit a Fly. And after Hit a Fly, we have a pie tank. So Hit a Fly is, they basically will hit flies. Are you guys ready? Okay, excellent. Start.
Hello, my name is Ago, and I'm from Team Hit a Fly. At first, I would like to ask you a question. Who of you who has shot a gun? Raise your hand. Very good. Was your results like this? Yeah.
A little bit.
Sometimes me too. But would you like to have such kind of results?
Yeah.
I would. Hit the Fly has a new product. It's very unique, and it solves our problem. let us demonstrate to that. If no worries, no bangs today. In the morning, yes, but at first we take a shot, and our device is registering the pistol position 1 second before the shot. And when the shot is taking place, the system is again registering the position, and then it calculates the difference, and there you got your problem and your shooting mistake. If you know the shooting mistake, you can easily improve yourself, your shooting skills. And with this device, you feel like you have a coach with you in the range. If you lose your shooting and triggering problems, you will be a marksman and you could hit the fly. This product is suitable for practical shooters, for defense forces, police, border guards, and everybody who would like to improve his or her shooting skills. You can visit us in our website, hitafly.com, and you can like us in Facebook.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, do we have any questions? So I understand that you actually went to a shooting range this morning to test the device.
Yes, thanks to the military academy, and we tested it. It works, the mechanism works, the electronic works.
And you broke it as well, I heard.
And we made a new one.
Very good. Any questions?
So it means that it's actually working already and you start using that from next week or when?
Our Latvian guys are improving it and making more steady and more smaller, and we can use it. It really helps. And I don't know anyone who has done this before. Every simulating system are with the target.
You actually almost answered to me. My question was, what are the current systems people use?
The current system are with the target. You aim, you have a target, smart target, and it tells where did you shoot, where did you get hit, but it doesn't tell you the shooting mistakes. Are you triggering? Are you putting your eyes closed or something?
Do you have more questions? So, guys, did you have much fun in the shooting range?
Yeah.
Very good.
Sure did.
There was another question there. Let's take you. Does the device actually influence how you hold the gun, or?
It doesn't influence. It's 110 grams. We can do it much more lighter. The battery is here about 40 grams or 60. But we can do it lighter, and it doesn't.
Okay, the answer is no. Thank you, guys. This was very, very interesting. I hope you enjoyed the thing. And the next team is Pie Tank, who is also, by the name you can hear, a tank. So where is the tank? Oh, here it is. Look at that, Garage48 tank. We have seen these kind of things before. And after that is cheeks up. Okay, guys are ready? Not yet? Yes, yes, no, yes. Are you ready? Okay, photographers, fuck off, sorry. Okay?
Okay.
Shoot.
Good evening, we are the Pie Tank team. When we came here on Friday, there was no open source 3D printable Raspberry Pi based robot that you could control with your mobile phone and that would have a Kinect sensor. So, well, of course, we made one. Okay, so let me introduce you. The structure is fully 3D printable. The designs are free. You can do it yourself. It has 4 electric motors, just like Elon Musk's Teslas. And it has a Raspberry Pi 2 on it. It's the brain. With it, it's the USB Wi-Fi module, so we could control it via the phone. It has a Kinect sensor, so we could 3D scan and like make maps of buildings and so on. And well, of course, it has a laser cannon. So the use cases, where can we actually use this? There are several military applications, for example, scouting rooms in houses, which until today is very suicidal missions. And also you can deliver explosives. So we talked with Lieutenant Colonel here and asked if the military would like this. And his answer was like a little bit like this: for sure. And so we got our first client, which is pretty badass. But you have to take in mind that this tank doesn't only have to kill you, it can also be your friend. So with different software modules, you can play Paul with it, it can teach you French, it can guard your house, etc. So actually, it can do everything and even more than a real pet can do. So the business case. We won't make money from selling the design, it's free for all. We will make money from selling the software, running it on different mobile platforms. This was the official story. Actually, to be honest, it's just fucking awesome to drive it. Thanks.
Thank you, guys. Thank you very much. So this has been fun. Any questions? Nobody has any questions. Oh, you have. Actually, the question comes from Raspberry Pi. Where can they download the designs?
Fingers tomorrow.
Since tomorrow. Yes? Why was your team so cool?
Natural born talents and
natural born talents.
Engineers have ponytails, so you know they are good.
Engineers have ponytails, both of them, yes? Obviously. Very good. Any other questions? Yes? What is Kinect doing there?
So basically, the purpose is that you can 3D scan stuff, like military purpose. If you are in a new room, you can scan it, and basically if you have played Doom, then you have these 2 controls, and a map will appear in the center, and you can see the web camera.
So basically you can map out spaces. Yes? One more last one. So basically the battery part, how long?
Half an hour more than your drone.
Half an hour more than your drone, man. Very good. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So the next team is Cheeks Up. It has a lot to do with kids, fun, and furry and cuddly things, and it's a completely different story from the last one, which I like. I like cuddly things more than guns, personally. But okay, we have a team here. Oh, look at that. So you also need to connect this one. Okay, this is connected. Can you show the image here of the other thing? Very good. So guys, are you ready? Here is your microphone. Okay. So. Okay, go.
So Cheeks Up, that's a face muscle trainer for children. I'm a speech therapist and I deal with these problems every day. So speech problems are a pretty big issue. And it's because 10% of all the children in the world have some kind of it. And to solve these problems, they have to attend speech therapy sessions. And this is pretty expensive for parents because it takes a lot of time. It's a long time of treatment. And one part of the session, one important part of the session is oral motor movement training. So it means they have to train the face muscles and the tongue. So everything what's on your face moving, they have to train it. And they have to do these exercises at home, but usually it's not happening. That's a sad thing. So we came up with the solution. We figured out a way how make them to do that at home in a fun and engaging way. So cheeks up. It's talking. Yeah, cheeks up. The little buddy over there is moving his arm. This is like additional motivation for a kid. And in the game, there are gamification elements. So the flowers grows and sun starts to shine when you give a smile. So you have to smile for 10 times to complete the level. And I don't know if our little buddy does that, but if you complete the level, then he has to sing, but maybe not today, maybe tomorrow, I don't know. So, and to be honest, it's a pretty hard to motivate kids for parent and for therapists also. Oh, you're loving it. I love that. So we're gonna sell this to the parents. Okay, you're not listening anymore. We wanted to attach their laser, but we thought it has to be a very safe toy, so no lasers. I changed my mind.
Look,
so
the toy lives.
Cheeks up and keep smiling. This is
Thank
our
you.
big,
Thank you very
beautiful
much.
team.
So, couple of questions. Anybody? I can tell you that I was training with that with my face muscles, so I'm pretty tired. At least my face is pretty tired. It's a tough job to smile all the time, but as it turns out, it's necessary, and I like that you do the gamification part. So, when will you earn your first revenue with that, and who will be your very first customer?
At first, we have to make real good testing with the children. And then we'll see, I don't know, after 3 months.
Okay. Elise?
So how precise can you make the machine? Because smiling is one thing, but there are a lot of other like movements and muscles that the children need to do. So how precise can the machine be?
Well, basically, currently, there are many algorithms included in this whole game and the camera itself. So basically, it depends on algorithms. If you include a few scientists in the team, you can also actually improve the algorithms themselves and make the face detection even more precise.
Next time you speak, hold the microphone closer.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, let's take one more question, then the time is out. Okay, if not, then give them a big applause. Thank you very much. And the next team makes porridge. Yep, you do. Here is your microphone. Get to the position. Maybe closer to the porridge machine as well. Thank you. Are you guys ready or semi-ready? And after the porridge machine, we will have the bee hunter presenting their product.
Hello, we are Porridge 3000. So, millions of people every morning go hungry, even though they have money, but they go hungry. And that's happened to all of us because we are too damn lazy to get our ass out of bed and make ourselves breakfast. So we are less productive and we are less healthy because of it. So let's kind of change that. What if you could get your 10 more minutes of sleep, that snooze button that you're addicted to, and still get your healthy breakfast? So this is Auto Porridge 3000. Launch it. It's like the espresso machine for your porridge. It's built out of a coffee machine, 10 motors, and some crazy electronics. It doses from its reservoirs the perfect amount of water, porridge, and everything it needs to make your healthy breakfast porridge. It's a total changer in the breakfast game. Yes. Maybe not this time, but soon. So finally, when you get up in the morning, you don't have to worry about making breakfast, but you will have your breakfast ready. So if you're a parent who makes food for their kids every day, you get to save over an hour a week of your sleep time because you don't have to get up so early. If you're a company, you can get this for your employees because this will make them so much more productive. You will finally have well-fed, ready to work employees. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
So the machine started a little bit late. Technical issues happen. But it does make porridge, and it actually tastes great.
I want to taste the porridge, and then I will be the judge of that, because I hate porridge usually.
Oh, then you're a terrible judge.
I'm a terrible judge as well. Okay, any questions? Yes? How fast does it work?
It's adjustable. Well, that's how fast it works. It's adjustable. There is an app on which we run it, and you can make your own recipes. So if you want to bake it for 30 minutes, you can bake it for 30 minutes. We adjusted here according so that we could make it in time for the pitch. So it doesn't stay in as long as we'd want. It doesn't get as good as we want, but it makes a porridge.
Okay. Any other questions?
What's the price per, the porridge cup?
We haven't calculated the price per porridge cup. It depends on how much you use it. But the machine itself, the components in it, cost about 100 euros, and that's like the first prototype only.
Okay, we have time maybe for one more question. That's it. Okay, there is one. When will you add VRM? I'm not even sure what is it. Digital rights management.
Why do you want that? Oh, well, of course we're going to do that soon. But patenting is like the main thing here. Selling cartridges, selling filters, and of course, our gourmet oatmeal flakes.
Oh, look at that. There it is. So let me see that. Oh, there is a sugar in it even.
Yes.
Let me see. Oh. A little bit salty, but otherwise, actually, it is a porridge.
Well, what did we tell you? We built a porridge machine in a weekend.
They built a porridge machine. Give them a big applause. My God. One day somebody will poison me with these kind of demos. Okay, the next. Thank you very much. And the next team is Bee Hunter, and Puka is going to prepare. Okay, come here. Hannes, take your microphone from the table. And are you ready? Go.
Hello, my name is Hannes. I'm a professor of Estonian Art Academy, Academy of Arts, and a passionate beekeeper. I had a problem. The month of May is the busiest time at university. And exactly the same time, my bees in the forest of Viljandimaa starting to swarm. It means that existing hives are splitting and multiplying their natural way. Simply said, I lose my bees. Our team, Bee Hunter, created solution. It's a trap. It's a trap for bees, and it has intelligent notification system. One bee swarm costs around 40 euros. Last summer, I lost around 10 swarms. It means 400 euros. It's not small amount of money for a hobby beekeeper. We plan to create a product which has a cost of one bee swarm. So, let's check what is here. We have space for 5 frames. Simple entrance, easy to open, easy to close. And smart notification system which has temperature sensor. And when the constant temperature inside the box lasts 12 hours is 30 degrees, it means somebody lives here. And I got a message, SMS to my mobile phone, you got a bees, act now. But actually, you don't have to act very fast because we have plenty of room for them for a week or two, but you can plan your weekend activities. Our target group is 2 types of beekeepers. One is hobby beekeeper who lives in the city but has bees at your summer house, for example. The second one is beginner who can catch his or she's first swarm with our solution. And actually, it's a very good birthday present as well. And yeah, what else? We plan to promote urban bee hunting in Tallinn, for example. For example, the district of Kalamaja has enough greenery and active, young, creative citizens who are perfect target group for our solution. And we think that our product is enough outstanding to attract, to go viral and attract swarms of customers. So, generally, with our solution, you are just 1 summer away from your own produced natural honey.
Thank you. Give them a big applause. Bee Hunter. Questions. Do we have any questions? Questions, questions, questions. Quickly. Yes. Does the bee trap cost more than a beehive?
Bee trap? No, less. We talk about price, 40 euros. User beehive costs in Estonia around 100 euros. Yeah. So
okay. You said...
Yeah. This is 40 euros, but beehive is around 100 euros.
Okay. One more question. Yes?
But we don't actually...
Bees and electronics don't mix, was the question.
The head of Estonian Beekeepers Association said that it's not so big problem, and we don't send the information out online. But if we had, for example, information during 44 hours, like 3 times or 5 times, it's enough already.
You will do some testing as well,
most
likely.
Sure.
Okay, thank you very much. Give the beekeeper, bee hunter a big applause. We have the next team preparing, which is Puka, and the last team, Chickpoint, is preparing after them. So guys, are you ready? Puka? You're good? Okay, the camera will actually come to you. So, are you ready? Here is your microphone. Okay, this is like James Bond stuff happening here. Shoot.
So hello everybody. I'm Elena Elbra, and our team created educational robot toy Puka. So right now there are quite many electronic toys available. The problem is that they give children instant gratification. if a child does something good or bad, they still get points, get rewarded. The difference with Puka is that if a child programs it, the Puka will do what it said. So, right now we have 2 games that you will see being demonstrated soon. Every 10 years or so comes along some kind of gadget or some kind of advice that will say that we will revolutionize the education system. Well, we've learned that actually it doesn't happen. We still need person-to-person contact, and we need something real for children to touch, to see, for them to learn better. So Puka is designed so that children will go on their mobile advice and push some buttons telling, if I choose this, then Puka does that. So it's not only telling children that their actions have consequences, but also learns people and basically children how to program really easy. So our vision is that Puka will grow with its owner. Right now, Puka is meant for preschoolers, 4 to 7-year-olds. And these 2 games that you can see here are exactly that, meant to be played for preschoolers. But Puka will grow with its owner. So what we mean is you can go online and download harder versions of the games, so you can play very, very many games. And right now, you already can go online and download for your Windows or Android this app. Although you would need the gadget as well, so it doesn't work without it. And we've already done market research for it and found that electronic games industry is growing very fast. And only in these 4 years that have gone by, the industry has grown 20 billion. It has grown $20 billion. So you would understand that there is big market for it, and as Puka is educational toy for preschoolers, there's not so many devices out there that can help preschoolers learn programming. So we are really happy that you can be here for the demo, and as you can see, boys have fun with it already. I don't think they're preschoolers, though. They have fun from preschool to I don't know how long you can play with them. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Did I understand correctly that you press these arrows and buttons and this says something about the color, or?
It will say something about the color. Right now, it has some bugs.
It has some bugs, but basically you can say that if you see a color, then turn left or right or do something.
Yes,
okay.
yes, that's
very
the
good.
point.
A quick question. Somebody? Yes? How is it different from Lego robots?
So, here you go.
From the Lego? Yeah. Technical, educational. The Legos are for pupils who are a little bit older already, and you have to understand how they work, and you have to have the plan already. In this case, for a very small kid, you give the second mode of game, and whatever he does, there is some kind of a reaction, and he learns that if he does this, the bunny does something else. And after that, let's say he reaches 5 years old, he moves to the first part of the game when you actually have the chance to plan something. Then move back to the second one, and you already build the mazes and these things. Legos are for older kids, and this grows with you.
Yes?
Is the laser that points at me safe?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, give them a big applause. Thank you very much, guys. This was very interesting. And now we have the very last team presenting. So please come on the stage. This is the Chick Point. Chick Point. Here is your microphone as well. Who's going to speak? You're going to speak. Here is your microphone. Put your stuff ready. Hello. Cameraman has to go close to this thing as well. So, are you ready, guys? We're like 3 minutes behind schedule already. Oh my God, this is horrible. We're 3 minutes behind schedule. Yes. That's amazing. Let's go, 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 go. So guys, are you ready or what's going to happen now? Access denied. Index of Kana I see on this. Okay. Okay, so ready? Look, the chicken food is there, I think. Gonna her shift. Okay, very good. Excellent. Are you guys ready? Now you're all ready. Go.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Villu, and I'm from the Checkpoint team. There is a growing trend in the world that the people like more and more grow their own food in their own backyard. And we want to support this idea and to help them. That's why we have built Magic Chicken Feeder. So how is the feeder help the people? So, for example, chickens are birds who have wild animal instincts. If you give them too much food at the one time, so they will just eat as much as they can, and at the end they waste the food. From chicken point of view, it's not good for their health. From farmer's point of view, you will it's ineffective. So, and our feeder will help to solve this problem. We will give food for the chicken portion of the day. So how the machine works? The machine will recognize personally every chicken. After that, the feeder analyzes the data, and if the chicken has ate lately, then the feeder will not give food out. If not, then he will give food out. So, and in the meantime, all the data is stored in the cloud. So the farmer has really good overview what's happening in farm and can adjust if needed anything. To sum it up, we see that this feeder can be sold worldwide because it can be used everywhere where you can raise chickens. Is it in suburbs? Is it in countryside? Is it in city? Everywhere. So, thank you.
Thank you very much. Very good. So, I like chicken. I mean, to look at them and eat them as well. And now a couple of questions from the audience and jury. Questions? No questions? Really? Yes, there is one. Can we use it for people as well? Because from the person point of view, it's not good if you eat too much as well. Can we use it for people as well?
We didn't think about that. We will mainly focus for the chicken part of you.
Chicken part of me, okay? Yes?
How does it recognize the chicken?
Okay, 1 second, I will give the microphone.
How does it recognize that it is a chicken?
It's that it's a chicken, or that, well, essentially it has a chip here. Each chicken will have a chip on it, and it will read the chip ID code and then ask the server, has this chicken had enough for this day? And if the chicken has had enough of food for that day, just like happened right now, then no food will be given to the chicken.
Okay, very good. Basically RFID, yes? How do you identify the egg? How do you identify eggs?
We're not dealing with eggs at the moment. That's a future plan at the moment.
I think that was because you showed the portions with the egg icon. So
Egg
that was
icon.
the mix-up based on that.
So change the icon, it was misleading.
We'll change the icon when we go live.
Okay, And I will take one last question. So let me choose. You had a question. I will take one more question, and that's it. So who wants to ask a question? If there is a lady, I will let the lady ask the question. But it seems only dudes are wanting to ask the questions. Okay, he's very desperate. Ask the question, man. He's not a lady.
We can change that. We can change that.
Is it a single point for reading one chicken?
No, well, it only works so that one chicken can eat at a time. But in a farm where you've got many chicken, you usually have a couple of those, and a lot of different chicken can eat. Yeah.
Okay, you asked the question. That was it. Thank you very much. So we are done basically because we are over time.
Okay.
Anyway, guys, give them a big applause because this was the team. This was a team who started with just the idea that, hey, we have a chicken pen here, let's make it cooler. And they made a chicken feeding machine, which is awesome. So what will happen now is that we will take a 20-minute break. We will start 8:45. During this break, there will be two things happening. The teams will go, three things happening. The teams will go and clean up their rooms for a bit. Startup Student Camp will give out the prizes. And the third thing what will happen is that the jury for hardware and arts will go into the room and make a decision. We also have a surprise jury member I didn't mention before. Mr. Prime Minister will be joining the jury. So Tavi will also be on the jury. He made the notes all the time. So jury, let's go. And Chris, here is the microphone for you.